size, which would be equivalent to dress size 28 to 30, you would need to get a move on. And also small sold out completely in an earlier show as well. So we've got the sizes basically from medium up to triple extra large, but you need to get a move on if you want the triple extra large. So let's take a look at it on.
Run through this quickly.
Yeah.
Beautiful look. If you were wearing a jacket over this or a low-cut top, you would have that sheer... You're not showing too much.
No, but that sheer detail is pretty, actually.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah.
Again, the straps here are adjustable and they're wafer thin. Again, at the sides, to make sure we can give you support up to an H cup, we give you a much broader push-up panel that runs up here, along here, and tapers here, pushing the bust line in and up, and the under bust support. Now, most underwiring stops sort of approximately here.
Can I just briefly interrupt you, just to warn you, we only have less than 100 left of these, so you do need to move, and black is going to be the one that sells out first. If you want the black, hurry up. Right, carry on, sorry.
No problem, darling. So then at the back here, we've positioned the straps similar to the way fashion is at the moment. The straps are further out towards the shoulders. Our straps are loved because they don't slip off the shoulder either, as you can also adjust them. Now, the rib structure of the category 2 panelling that we have here goes all across the back, down over the waistline, smoothing it out, but it tapers in here.
What does that do then?
What that does is it helps to give you the compression around this area, but once the bottom starts, we need to have the curve coming back. So we give you a slightly lesser tension as we head down towards the bottom area.
Small cues on the phones, Astra, just to warn you again. Nothing major to worry about, but there are small cues on the phone, so just bear with us. This is proving to be very popular. So if you do want yours, I would just politely suggest that you don't wait too long, because it might go. Yeah,
it's a must-have. This is also for women who say, I don't want to wear the high-waist seamless pants, but I want to have something that goes to mid-thigh. Now, you know our all-in-one bodysuits?
Limited stock across the board now. Sorry, keep interrupting you, but I just want to keep people updated because I don't want people to miss out on it. Yeah.
Very important. Absolutely agree. Yeah. Our all-in-one bodysuits have like the one cheek here, one cheek here. This has a panel that runs across here to support both. Now look at the front. Remember our high-waist briefs where I said we've got that panelling in the V shape at the front to help compress your tummy?
Yeah.
This one is not as broad, but it's almost like a thong size. It allows you to wear things that are fitted. But I was talking, or rather in the show that I had with Catherine Huntley, she was mentioning the fact that she likes things that are not always tight-fitting, but even then, if the material is like very, very thin and sometimes the wind blows and it sort of clings to your skin, it's nice to know that you have something that's hiding all those lumps and bumps and still giving you a smooth
security,
line.
Isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Now, we've got an anthracite as well, which is a beautiful colour, and I think it's an unusual colour to wear underneath your clothes, but if you're going to be wearing like your jeans blues, your anthracites, or maybe you're going to work and you wear darker colours, it's nice to know that underneath you're wearing something that matches.
Yeah,
it's a girly thing.
Because I think also we tend to... Shapewear originally really just came out in those nude colours, didn't it?
Yes, nude, champagne, black and white.
Heavy fabric. Yeah. This is a lightweight fabric that gives you enough compression to give you that smoothness. You can see how smooth that is, and it's seamless. There's no seams, which often you will get with the compression. You can see the different shading, can't you?
That's the different tensile strengths. Now, we give you more tensile strength up above here than we do below, because there's no point in flattening your bottom. That's what's ageing. We want rounded, pert bottoms as when we were younger and firmer. Now, this is officially a category 2. We have 5 different categories as far as compression is concerned.
Now, we are staying, of course, with Vercella Vita and moving on to the V-neck cami with the peacock feather glimmer detail, £44.96, 108,926. Only the second day this has been to air. What a great shape this is. Beautiful colours as well.
Beautiful colours, and I've said this in the last couple of shows, I'm dead proud to be able to present something as gorgeous and as intricate a weave as this. If we start at the sleeves, the straps rather, go all the way down here to the bust area, go all the way down to the upper tummy area, take a look down further. The camera scanning, you will see that we've managed to get a picture of a peacock feather that looks as if it's a real feather. Now, this is not printed on, this is
woven in,
one weave in one go. We weave in a circular manner. And then what happens is, where it's a little transparent, it's just one thread. Where it's not transparent, it's like gone over double and tighter. And I can give you a tip. If you're always a little concerned about a larger bust and support, anything in the bust area that has this type of weave, this stronger type of weave, it'll give you that little bit more of support as well.
I just want to give colours, because it's busy on the phones, and size options. So we start at a medium and we go up to 3XL. And so I don't have any small in this. Medium is 12 to 14, large 16 to 18, extra large is 20 to 22, 2XL is 24 to 26, and 3XL is 28 to 30. Turquoise is one of our colour options. Lovely lilac, beautiful colour. We'll show you the back of this as well in a second.
Yes.
White option we have available. We have the black option available, and the sandalwood is a great colour.
Yes, sandalwood is like the new nude.
It's like the blush, isn't it?
Yes,
it's a beautiful colour.
It's a very gorgeous colour. Yes, I don't know whether you've taken a closer look at how intricate this weave is in here. This is one of our masterpieces. I call this a work of art, basically, because to get any knitwear that's this intricate, this detailed, a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to go back to the drawing board again and again and again and invest the costs in production and in designing to get this perfect finish. And we do that because you're worth it. Our clients are worth it. Now look at the back of this.
Yes, beautiful.
If you wore like these new fashion tops where it's off the shoulder, or you even wore this just like that and you were proud to show it, you're gonna stop traffic, basically. It's absolutely
so smooth as well,
gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yes, this is a category 3.
It's not thick and it's not heavy. Sometimes you can put these tops on and you just can't move in them. This has got movement and freedom to it, and you literally try and peel them off. Whereas these go on comfortably, yet they do what they need to do. The black is limited stock. I have the turquoise, also have that beautiful purple, which we are calling, lilac. I have the black and the sandalwood option. And I mean, do you think you could wear these on their own with no top over the top, no t-shirt over? It's
up to you. You can. That's why we make this, because we want our shapewear to be part of your fashion. So
some people, I know, wear them under jackets.
Yeah. Some people wear them under those very low V-cut jumpers later in the autumn and in the winter. Some will just wear like a little a wrap or something over the top. All rickety, and why does the Leaning Tower of Pisa lean? Is it because of what it's made of, or is it the ground that it's built on?
It's interesting, isn't it? So the basics sometimes can be that if that's what you make, where you make the change, it could seriously make such a difference in your wardrobe to all the clothes, and in fact maybe wear more clothes than you've ever worn that are in your wardrobe because you've got the underwear right.
There is a danger with wearing Vercella Vita.
That you just buy more and more.
You just keep shopping.
Is there? OK. Now, the skinny strap round neck cami with the button border, £51 is the price, 109,748 is the item number. This looks fab. I really enjoy the design on this and the colour and everything.
Yeah. If you were to really show this as outerwear, then you would have a slimmer silhouette as well, because it's done very cleverly. And no matter how much stretch and give, it'll still give you that sort of panel in the middle that makes you look slimmer. This is just an idea that we came up with, sort of, you know, sort of 50 style little buttons here.
And only 60 available in the aqua fuchsia red and peach.
Oh, may I just lift my top a little bit so I can show you that I'm actually, hang on, here we go. I'm actually wearing the aqua colour.
Great colour, looks great with the white trousers.
Brilliant, isn't it? I love them. I love them. They're just so comfortable. What we've done here is to give you, how should I call it? I call it sort of a little skirt. I'll show you on the garment when it's not being worn. It's not a construction mistake or error. We do this purposely so that it doesn't roll up, and that if you have hips that are a bit broader, it doesn't sort of start to roll up and it doesn't dig in either. So that's one of the features that sets us apart.
And also you get a great support. I like the fact you've got adjustable straps at the back as well.
Yes, you do. Because a lot of women complain about the fact that they have to take the strap down to adjust it because it's so far back, and ours is actually further forward, so you can still have the strap up, adjust it and see how it fits. Now I'm going to take the straps down and I want you to watch what happens. Does anything happen?
OK. I hope not.
No, nothing happens. And some of you at home might be sitting there going, well, maybe she's had something done. Maybe they're not, you know, real. They are real. There's nothing done to them. And a heavy G-cup bust like we have here. I've got a G cup. Natasha's got a G cup. My darling here's got a G cup. We're all the G girls, aren't we?
You know, you take those off and it holds in place.
Yes.
Whereas with a traditional bra,
you'd be worried.
Yeah, you would be concerned that it holds that support that you can see very busy on the phone.
That's the tensile strength that we've got here. The gathering in the middle. A lot of you will love this because it's cut higher. Some of you say we don't want to show that much cleavage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially if you're going to be wearing this just in the summer with a pair of shorts or a pair of jeans. The gathering in the middle is the tightest part of the garment and it won't stretch. That's to give you the support and the separation. And then underneath here, you'll love this, especially if you have a larger bust, because the push-up panel here that lays on the base curve of the breast is quite broad compared to some other garments. It tapers in, so it pushes you up.
It's limited stock on that colour.
And the underbust support here, which replaces your underwiring, that also goes further back than an underwiring normally
Can I ask,
do.
would you tuck that inside your trousers?
You can do both.
Because I'm just wondering, if you put that in, won't you see a line, or would you have it on the outside? Because it's quite long, isn't it?
Depending on your the length of your upper body and depending on the fabric of what you're wearing. You can tuck it into the trouser. It depends on the material of what you're wearing.
Yeah.
If you wore a pair of jeans, you've got to buy the right size. If you buy a size too small, then you will see lines.
Yeah.
They won't be mega bad, but they won't be perfect. I've just worn this on the outside. Nude has gone?
Yes.
Nude's gone.
Nude sold out. Yes, she's off with that. Now let's move on to a beautiful top. And I'm sure you and I have done this before. Have we?
Yes, we've brought it back. We do have it on stock, and I wanted to match it to show you
that, the brief,
that it matches perfectly to the brief. So if you're in the line making your order, think of asking about the matching
top that goes with it.
Yes.
Okay, so 44.50, 2 easy payments for 22.25, 108 742 is the item number. The high-waisted brief, dot and butterfly by colour detail. That's beautifully made, gorgeous colour.
Beautiful, beautiful colour. Sorry.
And the colour is?
And the colour is topaz blue.
Okay, and then the other colour option?
The other colour is tanzanite.
Yeah, tanzanite. Okay.
Yes. Now, the butterfly is our symbol because we have like lightweight feeling. A butterfly represents, you know, when it's first a little cocoon and then it gets turned to... So we want to give you the impression of the change that you will be making. So some of our designs have butterflies in them. And this is very cute because it's like, it looks like little flowers and the butterflies next to them as well. Now, let me turn it inside out a little bit to show you how incredibly soft this garn is. Can you see that? That shimmer shows you how silky soft
that is against the skin.
That is against the skin. Now these, in comparison to the TSV, obviously have the design. It's different colours, and you'll find that they don't come quite as high as the TSV does. Even though they're high waist, they're a tiny bit lower.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the other thing that's wonderful about these is that again we give you these pockets here to support the bottom cheeks, but we don't flatten because this part here is softer.
Otherwise, it just looks like you've got a flat bottom, doesn't it?
That's it. Flat bottoms. If nature has given you a flatter bottom, it'll help to perk it up. Don't let yourself be sort of brought down or made depressed because you don't have a J-Lo bottom or a Kim Kardashian bottom or whatever. Some women cheat, you know, they put padding in the back, so don't worry about it. Just be happy with what you've got and make the most of it, because the proportions of your body, that's what it's all about. And if you're very, very slim, if you suddenly came along with a really big round bottom, it would look a little strange.
Like, what's she done to that butt?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we have a panel here at the front as well that helps to give you that tummy control. And again, for those who've just tuned in, this material is very, very soft. All our bands on all of our briefs are higher cut, and they're wafer thin, so
but
they
it's
don't
so
dig
soft,
into
isn't
you.
it? And it's like a. I mean, it has got the compression there, but it's not so tight that it's so uncomfortable. But it's going to give you that smoothness that you need. But also, I think it's also the fact that you feel great wearing it.
Yes,
you feel
and
sexy wearing it, and you know you've got great Vita at home. We would love to hear from you. Our studio line is 0800 54 44 34. You can text us or come through on that studio line and just tell your stories. Maybe it's made you go into your wardrobe and wear some of those clothes that you stopped wearing because you have felt so uncomfortable.
I've had so many emails and so many letters in the past 7 years that I've been in the UK now, and some of them are really quite heart-wrenching. One woman wrote in, she wears breast prosthesis and she feels so much more confident now because once you place the straps in place, once you've placed your bust within that cup area, made sure that the underbust support and the push-up panelling is correctly placed, you don't have to worry about your prosthesis slipping around. You don't have to have any extra costs to sew in a little pocket or anything like that.
Can I ask, are they easy to get on?
They're very easy to get on. All you do,
because
I'm glad you've mentioned
compressing the body but not over compressing. But are they, I mean, do you step into them? Do you put them on over your head?
You do. Because especially with a category 3 where we have the honeycomb structure, which goes from, just a second, goes from here all the way up here, round the back, round here. That is especially a category 3 if you want to nip in your waistline.
Right.
A lot of women who say, you know, after having given birth to you'll find that that is too tight to go over your shoulders properly. Every single garment, you step into it, you pull it up, you put the straps up, and then
I'm sure
doing
so many
this,
people make that mistake.
Yes, and they try it on, and then they go, oh, maybe I'll send it back and get the larger size because this is not working. And then they get fed up maybe, and they go, oh, this is going back again.
Step into it, so don't put it
Step into it.
Now, sizes, I'll see if I can give you some sizes on this. I'm just wondering whether we've got a size chart that's going to come up on this. There we are, brilliant.
Sizes, if you want.
We've got them there we are. Small 8 to 10, medium 12 to 14, large is 16 to 18, extra large is 20 to 22, 2XL, 24 to 26, and then the 3XL is 28 to 30. Small through to 3XL is what we have available. Colour options that we have. Well, that is a beautiful orchid. I've also got the white option. Then I have, I think we're calling that the nude, champagne, black, and then I think that's turquoise. Yeah, then we have a turquoise at the back. That was a good guess, wasn't it, on those colours? Pretty porcelain.
Actually, sorry, it's porcelain, yes. Oh, got me confused there
maybe
as well.
Not such a good guess after all.
Porcelain.
Nearly. Already could have been porcelain, champagne, white, cream, you know, those colours, they change all the time.
It's blue, it's turquoise, why are you calling it porcelain? It's the international colour codings for the garments, and we've kept it that way.
It's good.
And anything else that you buy with that colour description is going to be exactly that and match it. And they don't lose their colour, by the way.
OK, so we have here now
one of our biggest bestsellers, because it's like your basic. It'll help you, as I say, to nip in your waistline. The front panelling here is not honeycomb, because if we had the same tensile strength around the front as we do around the sides, you wouldn't have that effect of nipping in the waistline. So this will give you enough to smooth that tummy, but it'll help you here to do basically what you're hoping, what you're wishing your hands, your invisible hands,
waistline
would give you.
Very busy on the phones. 300 of you are on the phones placing an order.
Sorry,
and it is a great price, £28.50. These go in the washing machine on 30 degrees. No softening fabric. Don't put them in the tumble dryer. Just hang them out and they'll be good to go to put them on next time. I know lots of you, once you buy one, you then do go for them in different colour options. Also, as well, for the winter time, they're going to keep you a little bit warmer too.
Well, the thing about the material is,
it
doesn't make you hot in the summer, and it doesn't make you freeze in the winter. It's sort of, it takes on your body temperature and regulates it very well. And if you do perspire, it's not because of the material, it's because you're perspiring because you're actually either very active or because you're in those tropical years. It takes up the moisture and wicks it out to the atmosphere. Also loved by our customers is the cross in the back for the reasons I explained earlier, the extra support it gives you. And this garment also has a smaller push-up panel, but a very broad under-bust support panel, which needs to go where your underwiring would go, and the push-up panel needs to go on the base curve of your breast. If it's too high or on the ribs too low, you're not going to have the best effect. So always make sure when you put the garment on that you really do get those panels set in the right place. Okay, otherwise you'll have flattened boobie or squashed boobies.
I think that's a great shape, actually. I love the way that it nips in at the waist. Very, very popular.
Yes.
400 of you have placed them. Great to have you with us here at QVC for the final part of Vercella Vita. If you've missed it throughout the day, it is gorgeous Italian shapewear in some beautiful colours, many, many designs. And Astrid, who has been with the brand now for about how many years did you say?
Altogether, I've known them and been involved with them for coming up for 14 years.
Yes, that's how long they've been going.
Yeah,
with you yourself.
Myself in the UK half that time.
Wow.
Yes.
And
time
it
has flown.
A great brand, and I think you've really found a niche market, haven't you? Because there is shapewear out there, but it's actually really difficult to find good shapewear, beautifully made, that is comfortable and also that looks modern and affordable in great colours, because you're paying for that technology that's built into the fabric to create that slender look. And it's really about enhancing your own body shapes, isn't it?
There you go, making the most of what you have on offer, so to speak. And I think we're doing the two. Yeah, these are the seamless briefs, your everyday knickers.
Okay.
If we want to call it that way. You were talking earlier about you can go out and for £7–8 buy like a couple of pairs of briefs, cotton briefs or whatever. They won't have the breathability, they won't have the elasticity, they won't have the comfort factor. These are a category 1, which is the light compression. They weigh practically nothing. They give you a light compression of the same...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the same tensile strength all the way around. All the way around. There's no paneling in here.
Do you see this seam? So if you're wearing leggings, can you see this seam?
It depends on how thick the material is that you're wearing on top. I cannot guarantee you that if you're wearing something very, very, very thin, you might not be able to see a little bit. But it's for you to try it out. Yeah. We have seamless pants, by the way, on stock if you don't want anything there, and they come down to about here, if you want to ask when you're ordering.
But great for every day, when you don't want more compression.
And you're not going to get visible panty line, because a lot of knickers have a cut
in there
where they sort of come down this way, and then any chubbiness, any lumps and bumps that you might have from cellulite.
That's what you see, isn't it? It's what you see, the knicker cutting in here instead of coming just underneath the butt. And when it comes underneath the butt, it gives a really nice perky bottom, doesn't it?
All of our briefs have cotton gussets. I just thought I'd mention that because that's very important for a lot of ladies. Even though this is a very high-tech, modern fabric, they still want their classic cotton gusset, so we've given you that in there as well.
Colours that we have available. I just have large, extra large, 2XL and 3XL on the sizes available. 28.18. Now, we start with the black option. We also have the dusky pink.
Hold on, just a second. There we go.
There we are. Then we have the nude, which is a rather nice colour.
Perfect for under white trousers.
Yep.
Because it disappears. Yeah,
rather than wearing nothing worse than wearing white on white.
Yes.
That is our. Just think. Oh, I don't think we have the purple colour.
Hang on.
We do have the dusky
pink. What's the order?
Dusky pink.
Dusky pink. I've just shown you there.
Yeah, that's our dusky pink.
This is our nude. This is our sandalwood. Okay.
We've got no lilac.
We've got no lilac. Okay, that's gone.
Then we have our turquoise.
There you go, and our classic white.
Finally, we have our white option.
Yes. So I'll just lay this to the side.
We don't have those ones.
Okay.
So a great everyday, and you're getting 2-pack here of the seamless briefs. And just starting from size large at the moment, that's all we have available.
They're the biggest sellers across all of the countries that we sell in. The biggest sellers. We've sold, we can't keep count, but it's millions of them over the years, double packs, because they are the best knickers, say a lot of our customers, to give you that feeling of